Hi guys. I hope you guys are doing well and having an amazing day so far. I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about yesterday. So yesterday I was on the Carel Pedre show. I had an amazing time with Carel, and I really hope that you guys get a chance to check out the podcast. It's the Carel Pedre podcast, and I was episode 1. Yesterday we talked about life coaching, we talked about wellness, meditation, and also how to start out your 2020 well. So until you get a chance to listen to the full podcast, I wanted to share with you a few suggestions that I gave on things that you can institute in your life to really start out your year well and make sure that it's going well throughout the year. So the first thing is inventorying your life, and what do I mean by that is just seeing where you're at right now. You're gonna do it with no judgment, just listing out or painting a picture of your life right now and looking at where is it that you thought you wanted to be by now. Then you're going to look at where do you want to be in 1 year, in 5 years, in 10 years from now. Then you're going to know exactly what you need to do, the actions that you need to put in place and accomplish in order to get to that point. So it's a pretty simple exercise. You can do it by yourself. You should definitely do it by yourself or do it with your life coach, because it's a personal activity. So definitely take the time to do that. And I definitely want to hear feedback from you guys, how it went, what you thought about the exercise, and if it really made sense to you. The second thing I would say is meditation. Meditation is actually something that you should do before the inventorying of your life. The meditation is really about calming the mind. It's about, blocking out all of this noise that we're constantly surrounded by, just people, chatter, social media, all of the different things that we no longer really get an opportunity to listen to our inner voices, the voice deep down in us who is really us, actually, not the critical voice that comes out very so often, but that inner voice, the us, the voice that is really our true essence and our true nature. So it's really important for you guys to start a meditation practice. Meditation is not difficult in itself. It takes really practice to build a habit and to get comfortable in your practice. So I would suggest you start with, a daily practice, probably a minimum of 5 days a week, and you can go, between 7 and 10 minutes to start out with, and see, how comfortable are you? What are the different sensations that you're feeling in your body? And just be okay with it. Different things will come up, especially if you're starting new. But know that it's a learning process. Everything that we start new, it's always a learning process. So I definitely want to hear from you guys also who have started your meditation practice, how it's been, and do you think it's beneficial? If you look at the benefits of meditation, you'll be surprised. They are in hundreds. If we're looking about building your immune system, just physical health, emotional health, productivity increase, just different things, reducing stress, reducing blood pressure. There's so many benefits to meditation. So I definitely invite you to start your practice and definitely let me know, how it goes for you. And if you have any questions, I'm here. Just, don't hesitate to contact me via WhatsApp, via DM. I'd love to, see what's going on with you. The third thing I would say is about your tribe. Your tribe is really about the people who surround you on a daily basis. Who is surrounding you? Is it people that that you can talk to? People who are going to keep you in check, who are going to support you in difficult times. People who are like-minded, but more importantly than that, people who will tell you if you're going down the wrong path. If you're doing something bad, is it someone who's going to tell you, this is something that you need to correct, that you need to kind of change course? It's really important for us to have these people who are not afraid to tell us the truth in our lives, because sometimes we need that. We think that we're doing something, we're going on our merry way, and they can see it from an outside point of view, and it's really important for us to have those trusting people in our lives who actually can tell us the difficult things. So, and in addition to that, you also need the people who are going to laugh, who are going to laugh with you and, have a good time. And, life is made for living and living well. And that means plenty of smiles and laughs and all of that. So just having a well-balanced tribe is really important also. The fourth thing I would say is our health. Our health is really important. So it's, we usually think about our health when we're sick. But as we're getting older now, it's really important for us to start really thinking about our health and what we're putting into our bodies and making sure that we're getting the proper exercise. We're, breaking a sweat on a daily basis and getting our bodies to move so we maintain that flexibility that we have as long as possible. For me, I know, we just went through the holidays and we have a tendency to go all out in the holidays. And I did also, I came back and then my clothes were a little bit tighter and my face a little bit more plump, and that's fine. We're not going to go into this with a judgmental mindset. Okay, if that happened during the holidays, that's fine. Now it's just, getting back into, the healthy mindset. So today, this morning, I worked out and I felt amazing. And I decided for 2020, I'm not going to take in any sugar. And, I just made the decision now. So anything that I did in December and the first few days of January, that's fine. It happened. I can't go back into the past. So it's fine. We did it. Now let's get on the healthy track. Okay, so the next thing I would say is about setting boundaries. What do I mean by that is setting boundaries for ourselves and setting boundaries for the people around us. So, for example, my boundary is, I said I wasn't going to take sugar for 2020. So I'm not going to let myself break that promise to myself. It's really important that you set your boundaries internally and externally. So there are things that I know that I promise myself that I'm going to do on a daily basis. I'm not going to be shopping in 2020 because, I decided also that 2020 is the year of frugality. So these are promises that I'm not going to break, because these are the boundaries that I set for myself. External boundaries are what will I accept from other people. It's really important for us to be clear about that. So when we say yes or when we say no, we have no guilt associated with that because we already know what our limits are and what our boundaries are. The next thing is gratitude. Gratitude is something that we should practice on a daily basis. And when I'm talking about gratitude, you have gratitude for the major things. Yes, my kids are healthy and, I have a roof over my head and I've been able to eat every day. And those are things that we definitely should be grateful about. But me, I'm talking more about the small things. So the small things like, for example, this morning, I had the perfect cup of coffee. So it's a perfect balance between coffee and milk, which actually doesn't happen on a daily basis. So for me, I was just grateful about that. Why am I asking you to look at the small things? It's because we have a tendency on a daily basis to think that, there's so many bad things happening in our life and things are not going well. And, we focus a lot of times on the bad things, but it's just realizing that there are a lot of beautiful things that happen on a daily basis. The birds singing this morning while I was exercising in the yard, amazing. I was so grateful because I love bird singing. The fact that my daughter was so happy this morning on her way to school and came and she had a smile on her face and she came up to me and hugged me before going to school. I'm so grateful for that. So I'm just inviting you guys to look on a daily basis at just, different things that are happening that you're just so grateful for. Are you in traffic and someone let you through? Or did something fall and just someone picked it up and just, handed it to you with a smile? Just be grateful about small things like that. It will definitely change your perspective and change, how you look at life in general. So I'm just inviting you guys to really look at gratitude and practice it on a daily basis. So those are the few tips that I have for you to start out the year well. I hope that, you utilize them. I definitely want to hear from you guys to know, how's it working out? How's your year starting off? So these are the first of many videos and many things to come. So I definitely look forward to hearing your feedback, and I hope you guys have an amazing day today and just continue to be beautiful. Bye guys. See you soon.